has denied that Tehran was behind the anti-Semitic attacks in Sydney and Melbourne. This comes as Australia expelled Sadeghi earlier this week and gave him 72 hours to leave the country. Prime Minister Anthony Albanese was briefed by the Australian Security Intelligence Organisation on evidence of payments to criminals that linked two attacks on a synagogue and a kosher restaurant to offshore individuals and Tehran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. At the Sydney airport, Sadeghi told the local media that the baseless allegations were all lies. Earlier, outside his residence in Canberra, Sadeghi waved goodbye to television cameras. Listen in.
What do you have to say to the Australian public?
Just
Mr. Ambassador, just for a moment, we just want to have to say what do you have to say.
I love, Australian people. I love Australian people.
Do you believe that Iran are behind these attacks?
Just, I love Australian people.
Meanwhile, Australia has said that it would join the United States and Canada to designate Tehran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps as a terrorist organization. Mr. Rohan Gunaratna with us on the broadcast. Mr. Gunaratna, how do you view these developments between Iran and, at this point in time, of course, Australia, but the likelihood of it spilling over to other nations as well?
The Iranian Revolutionary Guard Corps, which is Iran's premier intelligence service, has conducted terrorist attacks around the world. It's not only in Australia that the Australian intelligence service detected two attacks. Of course, Australia is now investigating other attacks that the Iranians have conducted against Israeli and Jewish targets. Iran has developed this capacity through its intelligence service to recruit criminal entities to mount attacks. For example, the attack that was mounted in Australia was by recruiting a man called Ahmad, who is involved in tobacco smuggling, a criminal network. And this network was co-opted by the Iranian intelligence service to attack a synagogue and a restaurant. So naturally, the Australian response is to expel the diplomats and also to recall their diplomats back from Tehran back to Australia. Australia's response will be emulated not only by the US and Canada. I only hope that the Europeans will do the same, because intelligence service has no role to mount hostile operations conducting attacks in other countries.
Absolutely. Mr. Gunaratna, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast.